Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's super.
Gary V showed me.
Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Overrated, Underrated with me, Gary V. D-Rock.
Dinosaur bones.
Overrated.
Metal.
Properly rated.
CryptoPunks.
Underrated.
Abbreviation.
I like a good abbreviation. Underrated.
Popcorn.
Underrated, especially if it has yeast.
Beards.
Beards, properly rated.
The Mona Lisa.
Overrated. I think like a Squirtle Pokemon card is cooler.
Making your bed in the morning.
Wildly overrated. You just go right back into it. That's just a waste of fucking time.
Horror movies.
For me, as like a fan of consuming, overrated, but I really like the genre, so I'm gonna go with underrated.
Kevin Hart.
Stupid underrated. Like grinded his fucking way to becoming one of the biggest movie stars and entertainers in the world.
Learning a new love language.
Learning a new what?
I mean, a new language. Wow, I learned love.
Wow, you're in love?
No.
Overrated. We have pods coming that are gonna do translation, plus I got F's in Spanish and German consistently, so I don't fuck with learning new languages.
Credit cards.
At this point, I'm swiping my phone the whole time. It makes my wallet feel heavier. Overrated.
Pretzel.
The middle one, the normal ones, but I love the hard big ones, and I love a fucking soft pretzel. Give me some fucking mustard. I fuck with soft pretzels, but pretzels overall, overrated slightly.
Istrian wine?
Austrian?
Istrian.
I literally know of it, have never dug into it. I have no answer for that.
Orange.
Which I love, by the way, a wine question. I just love the authenticity of the show. What?
Orange.
Fresh squeezed, underrated, regular, ridiculously overrated. There's a lot of context here. 3 things now I've broken into categories, which is unusual.
You're normally a narrower topic.
Narrower topics. You know what, real quick, hold on, this macro-micro thing. Sending a text, 212-931-5731. Make sure you always break down things in the micro and the macro. Don't blend the two. Words of encouragement.
Cam Newton.
I'm a big Cam fan. Creative as shit. Good dude. Massively underrated human.
Owning a website.
Overrated. It's what you do with the website that matters. Just having it means shit.
People.
Underrated. He will go down as an iconic NFT artist, part of that first wave. He'll be like the Tom of MySpace.
NBA Top Shot.
Underrated as a project. Just an underrated execution. Like one of the things we'll look back on is one of the early things, like a Yahoo or Ask Jeeves or Google or YouTube, like epic. Overrated are the individual top shots because it's like cards. There's too much supply, demand issues coming. Like everything in the world's gonna be NFT. It's kind of like early sports cards. Like just because they're the original thing, the player has to matter. And in 13 years, is someone gonna care about a Cam Reddish XYZ? I think there's not gonna be enough demand. And that's it in general. That's just a good recap for NFTs. Like the overall thing, underrated. The individual art, a lot of it that I'm seeing go off right now because there's the hype, overrated.
Tyler the Creator.
Underrated. One of the most creative people in the game. I think he's a visually exciting artist, and I think that's cool.
Bang energy drink.
Really appreciate the way they marketed to build their way, but I definitely am going with overrated because I've never enjoyed the 2 that I've had.
Pickled foods.
I'm Russian. Like pickled foods are stupid underrated. I have a pickled, what is this?
A pepper?
No. Okra or whatever?
Oh,
Yeah, okra.
Yeah, okra.
I literally have a pickled okra right here. Underrated. Shit.
Question of the day. What reality TV show would you want to go on?
Survivor, because I'd win.
That's our show.
That is our show. Thanks for watching. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take questions from my community. 212-931-5731. Text me with what I should put on next week's Overrated, Underrated. Put hashtag OU. Say pineapple and then space hashtag OU. It'll be easy for me to find. I will see you on next week's Overrated, Underrated.